So I'm gonna put away this stuff. I still have a lot of things that I need to throw away. Probably gonna put, let's see. I mean, I guess I could cook that up. I'll just do 8 for now. Also gonna make some torches, cause just in case I go any cave exploration soon. Actually, if I exit my inventory, does it? Okay, it does that. That's not good. That's something that I'm gonna have to get used to while playing this. Right. Anyway, so I really don't think it's a good idea for me to be out here. Although what I can do is I can probably. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. Oh God, I hear zombies. Okay, well it's turning day, and I can't leave my bed, so... Alright. The objective for the day is to do a little bit of building, not too much, and we'll try to probably put up some kind of shelter over here, to be honest. Okay, but I am gonna have to watch out for... Oh God! That thing just jumped on my head. Oh my God. There's a skeleton over there. And probably a creeper somewhere around. I did hear a zombie after all, but, you know, maybe it despawned. Okay. Maybe I can kill that skeleton and... Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna go kill that skeleton and see if I can grab its bones. Oh God, it actually hit me. There we go. Okay, actually got 2 bones. That's neat. Alright. Yeah, if there's any mobs around here, stay away from me, okay? I've got an iron sword and iron armor, which is obviously better than diamonds. Very clearly better than diamonds. Did you know that? Did you know that they're better than diamonds? Because I didn't. They're not. They're really not. I just made that up. Just for comedic value or something. Or cringe. I mean, whatever you take it to be. Okay. So we're gonna put a shelter here. You know, I want to leave this tree over here because it's like right in front of my house, but also it's kind of in the way. It kind of is. So yeah, I might have to chop it down, unfortunately. But now the problem with putting a shelter over here is that while it will protect me from mobs falling directly on my head as I open the door in or out of my house, is that I'm gonna have to start putting stuff on top of it because, well, mobs can spawn on top there and it's annoying. It's a problem that I have to put up with even in Landa. Sometimes pillagers spawn, or there have been times where pillagers would spawn, or not pillagers. Are they pillagers or illagers? I don't know. I confuse the two a lot. But they would spawn on top of my house, like patrols of pillagers. And yeah, it's not fun. They would spawn either on top of the house, they would spawn, you know, they could spawn in an area like that, for example. They could spawn on top here. But there's been times where I was building something, which you guys will find out what that is. But it's I was building something and then like it spawned literally on top of some place that I wasn't expecting it to, and that I had to climb up and then deal with that personally. But okay, let me just I'm trying not to get too distracted here because I know I yap a lot and I'm really sorry about that. But let's just try to fix up this part a little bit. Oh, there's clay. That's interesting. Okay, that's... I mean, there's no reason not to get it, other than the fact that I'm probably never going to use this, but let's just hope that mobs don't spawn on my head, because that's... Well, they won't spawn on my head. What they'll do is they'll just... they'll just drop down here if they've already spawned. which would be terrible. Okay. I'm trying not to get too distracted, but I say that as I get very distracted. Oh yeah, and this water is very annoying, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, swimming through water before 1.13 was just pain and sorrow. Okay, well, I've successfully sort of kind of built a shelter here. Just gotta put some torches up on the sides and then we'll be good to go. Okay, what I really need is a shovel, which I don't have stored away. I confuse this with Landa a lot, but you know, it's a fresh world that I made back in like 1.4. I say back in 1.4, but like I downgraded the version, so in the future I will make this world. How about that? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense grammatically. Okay, let's cover this up. I'll probably cut out a lot of stuff, by the way, but if I don't, well, you know, it's probably because I made some witty comments and wasted a bunch of time, like I already do with my own real life anyways. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people that are doing more fulfilling things. Like, there's... Yeah, I know people who are doing a lot more fulfilling things with their life, and they're actually getting their careers on and, you know, contributing to society in more ways than I ever could, but here I choose to play Minecraft and waste time. I mean, if that doesn't say a lot about my life, I don't know what will, because I mean, that pretty much sums up my entire life. Okay, let's not drown. Okay. Yeah, because we have a lot of food from since the last recording, I really don't see why I would ever need to go hunting for a while. I mean, I will have to go hunting again, or at least I will have to breed animals, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. Who knows? I guess with time we'll figure it out, but... Okay, this is getting kind of a pain to cover up. It's like I'm on the scene of a crime. It's getting hard to cover up. Okay, let's yeah, I probably don't even need to show all of this, to be quite frank with you, but maybe I will. Alright, let's well, this is dangerous, but I'm gonna take a risk and grab some dirt out of this chest. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a shelter here, so it's somewhat safe. But what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to fix up this base around here just so it's a little more, it feels a little more like a house. I mean, not that it wasn't a house, it's just, you know, it was technically a house. Now we're gonna try to make it feel like one, like home. You know that feeling of when it is you're driving on the highway late at night and then you feel like you're lost because you took a wrong turn, and then you want to go home and then you actually do find your way home after, I don't know, several hours. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Alright, so it does look a little bit like a house now, a little bit, although I can certainly put some stairs here, which I think I'll do. Okay. Don't know how many I'm gonna use. Maybe 3, maybe 4, but yeah, there we go. That looks more like home. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's put some cobblestone here. Alright, and I mean, it's just for this grass to grow out, but I think we have a pretty good shack here. This is not too bad. Okay. Not sure if I'm going to expand out here so that it's a little bigger and I have a little more room. Alternatively, I could keep it like this and have it be, you know, just... I could just keep it like this and just have it feel cozy, because the smaller it is, well, some people think it's claustrophobic, but to me it feels cozy because it's like it's a little small room and you have your dog over there and there's the bed here for adult activities, which I will not go into. Although my target audience is not kids, my target audience is adults, so people around my age group, like 18 years old, 20 years old, maybe you're 30 and watching this, which I'd be very surprised actually, but I mean, hey, thanks for joining me. I very much appreciate the fact that you took time out of your, I guess, work day. I don't know how many people are in their 30s and actually go to work. Like they work a 9 to 5, but I'm sure there's a lot. I mean, I do the same thing, you know, like I work and I also watch videos from a time when I was much happier in my life, from like, I don't know, 13 years ago or something. Okay, anyway, let's stop talking about me for a second. What I want to do is I have 3 string here. I'm gonna make a bow, and let's see. It's just a bunch of this stuff here. I might actually go out and get some dirt because I'm probably going to use some of that to go some more cave exploration, but I don't want to go back into that cave where the peninsula or the beach. I keep calling it a peninsula. It's really more of a beach. Ain't that a beach? Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I really need a place to put this clay. I'll just put it in here for now. I mean, all of this stuff, I could really just sort this out off camera, but okay. Let's see here. I have a sign, which I can't remember why I have this sign in the first place. I made this for something. I really can't remember why I made this sign. Oh well. Let's grab this pork chops. And there's some wood I put in here. Is there any reason that I need? Okay, you know what? Let's just leave that out there. Okay. Have my crops grown? They have grown a little. That's good. Oh god. Okay, we gotta stay away from that. Hey buddy, you're trampling my crops, and now you're probably gonna blow them up. Oh god. Yeah, I should probably put some torches around here. Yeah, I'm not sure where that creeper spawned, but I really need to put some lights up in places that they could spawn. They can also like spawn around here. That's just how uncertain I am of the spawn mechanics in the older versions. Okay. Put this over here. Also gonna put this over here because it's very dark there and I don't want things spawning like right next to me. Yeah, this is very dangerous. You should not do this, but I'm only doing it because it's nighttime and easier to see where it is dark. I can see the lighting levels especially. Now, my computer can pretty much handle the smooth lighting, in case you're wondering, but the reason why I turned it off is just because, well, I'm trying to simulate the experience as I remember it as much as possible. I mean, it wouldn't be the exact thing, but that's okay. The good news is there are no mobs that spawn with armor, although I think they're very rare anyways, but I think that they're a lot more common in this version of something, because Mojang typically does that, you know, with something brand new. They usually just make it very common and difficult to beat for some reason. It's kind of how the Illagers, or the, is it the Illagers or Pillagers? I can't remember. The one with the Iron Axe in the latest versions of the game. Those things do a flippin' ton of damage, and I think that they still do a lot of damage, at least on hardcore, because I was recently watching X's first hardcore playthrough in, I believe it's version 1.14. Okay, enough talking. Let's go to sleep.